Exactly. Anyway, welcome everyone. Today we'll be continuing the return of the Obra Dinn and see how far we're gonna get. We're halfway through our Book of Fates, and fuck shit, I hit my mic. And we'll see how the rest of the pieces start falling together. Right, so I'll probably talk about life shit while we stream. I don't really have too much of a stream.
Well, that's what atheists usually do. They spend time studying things so they can go, oh!
Exactly. I don't have really any stream-related news right now. It's only been 2 days. Damn, that's surprisingly rare. I don't Thunderlane. But I have been very obsessed with Obra Dinn, which means I really wanted to get back to it as soon as possible. And hopefully solve quite a bunch of fates. Exactly. But yeah, I'll probably talk about random life stuff while we stream, so there's no real point in extending the beginning because my addiction is starting to kick in.
I'm not entirely sure.
Anyway, without any further ado, main screen, turn on.
Yes.
There we go. I also showed a friend of mine the first examination phase because I really want them to play this. I was very careful not to go into any kinds of fucking spoilers because I want them to play this. Right. So, I know one person we have who is the Scottish guy with the tattoo. We still haven't identified this guy either. We know he was stabbed.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye,
to pull him back, to save him.
you tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Wait, it was Pete? Not Paul? I heard that fucking thing completely wrong. Remembered that thing completely wrong. He wasn't talking about this guy. He was talking about Pete.
God damn it! Shut up, Underling! Shut up! You don't know! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Exactly. Thank you, bot. Who the fuck is Pete? Peter. There's one Peter Milroy Midshipman. Can't be Samuel Peters. So it has to... Oh! 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 Where's the door? Ooh! Have I been going through this completely wrong because of the fucking... Because I misremembered a name. Well, thank you for the answers, Shen. That's our corpse. And that's the other living midshipman. Oh, for fuck's sake! Because I've been missing the whole fuck's sake, because I misremembered the name. I've missed this part completely. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tell Pete's mother I tried pulling him back in, but he couldn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. So you're Peter. That means you're Thomas Lanky. Fuck's sake. Just because I misremembered a name, I haven't been able to solve those two fucking assholes. Jesus Christ. Ah. Yeah, now it makes sense, Chaos. Because it was all the time, what the fuck would that... Well, I call them assholes because they confused me for so long. I blame them for me misremembering a thing. Ah... Now, I'm thinking of where should we continue. There are a bunch of people who are dead. I don't think this memory has anything new. This was all about the captain. We've already identified these people. Let's check some of the transcripts and see if any of what people say has something which might make us look a little bit closer. Pull me down, let go. Ah, this is that. Easy now, you're in a bad way. The squid, where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone, your mate was torn apart. We need to figure out who this guy's mate is. I haven't seen anyone else be torn apart, though. At least I can't think of it. But this is clearly a clue to the French mate. Or at least the fate. Last one, move quick. This is when they were... Some of the civilian passengers were trying to escape. This is the Russian going, "Oh, you'll not take the last boat." Paul, look out. Captain shouting, "Stop, let them go." And then Paul getting stabbed. This is Paul, but I don't know yet who the guy with the sword is. It wasn't this one, right? It was the different guy. Oh, no, it is! I just haven't added it here. Leonid Volkov. There we go. See, this is why we need to go through these again, because I've missed adding things. This is just, let them go! And then Leonid gets shot. This guy, we don't know who he is. He is clearly planning a mutiny. The captain cannot be trusted. Someone is going, you have a plan. Take the ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Huh? Who's there? Mutiny, mutiny, fresh bastard. And then they shoot them in the face. And here we get to... They get clubbed in the head by Brennan. Another of the mutineers. This is Thomas Lanke, who was knifed by the Beard Man. We're not still sure who this is. They might also be alive in Africa. Because they are not in the ship. They looked like they were climbing on, but they may have also fallen off. We'll check that later. This is just the very beginning. Which is basically the tutorial on how to identify people. Here's Brennan getting knifed. Probably looking for the shells which the captain has thrown overboard. At least allegedly. Then there's this guy who we don't know who it is, but they were clubbed by Robert. No dialogue present. And this was another, basically, end of the tutorial. Your brother, my friend, I shot him dead, which helped us identify the first mate. How about the Abigails? That was a different chapter, wasn't it? What was it again? It was in Doom, right, at the end of Doom. There was a name. How the fuck did I miss a name in this before? Which of these is Martin, though? Are you Martin? Because you're next to Abigail? So who are you? You're Paul, right? So you cannot be Martin. This is why I've missed it, because there are several people here. These two don't seem like they're talking to Abigail. You're the bosun who lost your arm here? This is the guy we still don't know who it is. So, by process of elimination, this guy's name is Martin. Martin Perrault, the third mate. Which would make you third mate steward.
Yes.
That also means we can identify two more people. You. You're then the fourth mate. Ah, crap. And that makes you the fourth mate steward. David James. Perfect. We're starting to identify people. You, I don't know who you are. Hi, Dinn menu. It is a fucking wonderful feeling. You still have a special hat. What the fuck happened here? Didn't notice that guy. Who are you? Could you be the Frenchman? You are in the process of being ripped apart. Disappeared in Doom. This guy could be a Frenchman. Maybe. I still don't know who this guy might be. He could be the... What's the word? Oh, wait. No! Could this be the helmsman? That might be that might be the helmsman, considering he's there. But that could also be just coincidental. No, that's not the... How is this ship steered, by the way? I actually don't know. I haven't paid enough attention to the details. That might be it, because I don't know shit about ships. Where's the exit here? There it is. All I know about steering ships is what I've done in Sea of Thieves. So this looks like the thing you use to raise anchors with. This is a thing to talk to down below. So by all accounts... Maybe this is where the ship is steered from. So that could be the helmsman. I really don't know. Right, but let's see again. Start going through our list. Got Solomon Syed, Renfred Rayub. Solved. This one we don't know who... Okay, maybe we do. Look at that image. Where is this memory? Outside. Because I want to see it closer, but if I saw it correctly, I know exactly who this is now. Number 37. This type of ship is steered by everyone jumping off one side and pushing real hard.
Go back there!
Here.
Pepe!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Yep, number 37. Not stereotypically Scottish, though. And you're the fourth mate, right? No, second mate. Okay, so I've just not added that to your deaths. Shot by the second mate. He was here, so... I'm fairly certain he's the helmsman, but I cannot be sure. Just based on where we see him. Then we have some people we don't know who they are on the boats. We've identified Patrick O'Hagan and Samuel Galligan, Bun Lan Lim, It Beng Xia, and Edward Nichols. But there are 3 more we don't know who they are. One of them is a Russian. This one I think is a Russian, but we don't know which one of those. Geotan, spiked by a terrible beast. This one also we don't know who it is. Crushed by cargo, killed with a sword by Philip Dahl. There's another one of those Chinese ones. 2, I think, Shan. This is one of the Americans. So who else? Where is the American? There's another one, but he's not next to him. That would make things too easy. Because now we don't know if he's the carpenter or the carpenter's mate. Or steward. Whichever it was. I also talked about, even though it's unlikely, that we should check the hammocks to see if there are more things hanging out. But I think it's unlikely, but it should still be checked, just in case. That was what I talked immediately after the last stream. 'Cause that's how we found out about the tattoo. This is where the 3 Russians are. We identified this one as the topman. The other 2... I still cannot be sure who it is, which is which. We could guess, but I'd first like to try and identify as many people with as few guesses as possible. Okay, we know the people who are here based on the numbers. That doesn't really help us identify them now, does it? Like 59? Why are these... 59? 38? Why are these numbers so weird? 38, 39, 40, 41. Why is this 59? That's weird. Why are they not in order? George Shirley, English seaman.
Order! 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 Now, order! Order! Please.
Then there are 3 of the Chinese, but where's 41? Why are they somewhere completely different? That's weird. Or is it? No, there it is. They were just very far off. Yeah, I just missed it. I just missed it. Sometimes I am a little bit blind. That's actually what I'm thinking right now, Chaos. Because it's hard to tell with the shading. The 39 and 38 do have relatively distinctive shoes. $38. Could just be the shading, but I still want to check it out. Yes, Chaos. Alright, so... which memories are you in? Show memories. I want to see thing with... the Unholy Captives Part 1. That's a good one. Where is it? There. That one.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？归来，全部共产拢是恁害啦！你哋害你较对不过吼，想得本死啦！
See, I still can't tell for sure if it's just shading or not.
What shell?
But I think we may be onto something. Now I just want to check one thing again, because I'm bad at remembering things. One more below. Right? Where the fuck's sake. So where the fuck are the hammocks in actuality? I know how to enter the dream, but I'm wondering where they actually were. I never really paid any attention to it. Cannot be down there. Ah, those sleeping over the cannons. Okay. So that would be 38. Ah, fuck it, let's go from here. It's easier. Not you. You would then be 38. Three more. Now, we need to find the other Chinese. Here's one. Let's see. Or can we go from actually here? No, we can't. Of course we can't. I'm an idiot. We should maybe go to what's the memory's name again? The murder part 3. Right? Where is it? Ah, right. It's there at the guy who was shot. Yeah, it's all about the little details, Chaos. Because there are some clues that are very, very obvious when you... Some that are obvious when you know to look for them. And then there are those little details that all form into the bigger picture.
You have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale. Quiet.
So that guy has
Captain of this ship, and by the
regular black
authorities
shoes,
in
white
the
stripes on
company
his
and thus the crown of England. I
thingies.
sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men.
Now you, based on that, I think you're Li Hong.
Aim. Fire.
Now where's the fourth one? Where's the fourth one? But then by process of elimination, we know that you are not... You're not 39, so you would have to be 41. We still need to find 39. Then I want to confirm these. Would it be this one? Show memories and deck map. He should be in this one, yes. Died while being decapitated. Let's go check that out. It was just a general statement by Shan Chaos. Besides, this time I was already thinking of the thing that you also were thinking of. Yep, those trousers and shoes look quite correct. Alright, now let's go out again and start going through the book. See whose fates we don't have there. So again, start from the beginning, just to make sure. Samuel Peters, identified. A stowaway. Solomon Syed. Renfred Rajub. 2 giant spiders. Actually, 2 giant spiders that were being ridden by weird moss monsters that are wielding spears. Also mermaids that throw spikes. Nunzio, Haidun Kuma, Hong Sing Lao, Timothy. Then this one I'm fairly certain we're correct. Li Hong, speared by a terrible beast at the shop. Not the shop, boat. Then we don't know these 2 yet. Now who are you? Have I maybe I may have misidentified 40 and 41. Or not. Were you speared here? An Unholy Captives Part 1. Yeah, it's this one.
Lift this out and
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？故意来，全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！你哋害你较啲不过，想得本事啊！你头跟老个血
Shell?
Yeah, it went straight through both of them. Okay, yeah, you don't look terribly Chinese in this one. Okay, never mind. Just had to check. Not sure who he is yet. He might be somebody whom we are going... Wait a minute. What's happening here? This guy was speared. Right. This guy was spiked. This guy was decapitated. This guy was shot by the guy who we still haven't identified. Kraken, spiders, and mermaids, and insurance adjusters. Can it get any worse? Not by much. This unknown soul... speared by a terrible beast. There's quite a few we still don't know who they are. This guy was trying to help. So we have to start going through the memories they are present. Good question. What happened to Wei Li? He disappeared in Doom. Where are you? In? One moment. Right. Let's check the memories, see if we can figure out this guy's fate. So they disappeared in Doom, so let's go through. He's in Doom 7 and Doom 8. At one point, he disappears, so let's start with Doom 7 and find out where he is in that. Maybe we can figure out another trio. Yes, it's the final Doom. Alright, so we know he's in here somewhere. Here! You we're looking for, right? Yes. It's got some kind of a bag. I don't myth. And Doom 8 was Abigail. He's still marked as being in this. But where? Here are the ladies and Paul protecting them. Where is Wei Li? Can't go up to check. There you are, aren't ya? Are you in sharp pointer stick? Perfect. The fates of the Chinese crewmen have now been solved. Getting really close. Sweet. Right, now let's check out the next person whose identity or fate we're gonna start looking into. Actually, considering all the details, because we've now been looking at shoes. So I have another idea.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
I just want to check one thing. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. Sharp pointy stick. An FPS game done in this style. That would be an interesting thing. Which one of you... I think it was... a Tron-based FPS in this style? Yes. Yes, please, Shan.
Keep rowing!
Yeah, see, talking about mermaids, here we have one. It has one of those glowing shells.
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Those two. And there he's killing one person with a massive spear. And there's another one getting dragged under. What I am looking for is this. It's the shooty guy. Okay. Because I remembered one of these guys here had a pipe. It's the shooty guy. Who's one of the Russians. So... let's go back way earlier in the story.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
$47. That lets us identify the final Russian as well. That's Nikolai. And you are Alarkus Nikishin. Which means... we should be able to finish off Paul. Because if I remember correctly, he was stabbed by one of the Russians. But was it Nikolai? Yes, it was. Never mind. I'm just getting confused again. Let's check. Nunzio, we've done this. We've finished off part 3. Part 4, who's missing? But we've now identified the Russians. That's good. Oh, there were 2 Russian... both of the remaining Russians were here. Both of them were drawn into the sea. God damn, that's a shitty... that's a really shitty fate. Now, let's try to figure out who you are. You're speared in Soldiers of the Sea. You were also in Soldiers of the Sea 1. You're in Unholy Captives Part 2. You're also sleeping in bitter cold. I'm wondering. Let's go to the sketch. So I know these three are top men. Would this be a top man as well? These are the more important people. Considering in everything, this guy is in the same place, so I'm fairly sure he's the helmsman. But I'm not entirely sure how he died. Maybe he was torn apart by a beast. Because that's the last we saw of him. Exactly, Shan. It was a guess. It was a guess, but it was based on clues. But it was still a guess. Because all I saw him was what I assumed was near the steering wheel thingy. And then the last I saw him was when he was being lifted by a tentacle that had wrapped around his leg. So helmsman being torn apart was a fairly reasonable guess. There's still Bosun's mate, Charles Minor. Gunner's mate, Purser. Carpenter and Carpenter's mate. Out of those more important people. So let's go to the sketch. We have this guy. And this guy. That we haven't identified yet. Based on this guy's location. And how he's been dealing with guns. A lot. While we've seen him. He might be the gunner's mate. And also the fact that he has a hat. I'm fairly certain this guy is Olus Viator. The gunner's mate. Then we have... I gotta open one so I can check. Then we have Bosun's mate, Carpenter, and Carpenter's mate. Bosun's mate is Charles Minor, a Frenchman who was torn apart. We also have the purser. Purser has a different job from pretty much all of the other stewards and mates. So he could be this guy who has a very different outfit from anybody else. That could be the purser. But he could also be... Do we have surgeons, mate? Yeah, we have identified them already. Okay, so it can't be the... It can't be surgeons, mate. So this might be the purser. I'm gonna mark my educated guesses for now. Just so I get some things in the list. Where did you die? In that one. Yeah, we are getting closer and closer to having solved pretty much everything. And I'm very stoked about that. Nice blunderbuss action. Would this count as somebody saying your mate was torn apart? What is that neck thing? It must denote something. But what? Show me where you disappeared. Show me your memories. He disappeared in Doom. He's still in Doom 7. Let's check Doom 7. But first things first, let's check the timeline, because that's also important. Okay, so either could be that, because this one happens in 9. But if it happened in Chapter 7, he probably would already know about that. So it's unlikely to... That's unlikely to be Charles, because there's way too much time between that and when the bosun actually asks after him. I think so, at least. So... You're in Soldiers of the Sea 1 and 2. You're in Doom 1 and Doom 7. Where are you in Doom 1?
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Oh! Right, it was this one. This was the one they left on the boat and... Right. So he wasn't torn apart. So that one cannot be Charles. Right. I remember now. I remember now. Now let's check the list again. The crew manifest. See what we have. We have quite a few we are not sure about. Carpenter, the carpenter's mate, for example. I'm not sure about either of these. We've identified most of the topmen. There's actually 2 topmen left only. Nicholas Botterill and Louis Walker. So, technically, they could be these 2 that are unidentified. Soldier of the Sea 1, Soldier of the Sea 2. You're again sleeping in bitter cold. And you're in Unholy Captives too, so let's go through all of these. See if we can get clues about this guy's identity.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
One tick, gentlemen. There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Yeah, this is the one that gave us information on the cook. Got seamen carrying that. There's the Indian guy. Who we don't know who shot them yet. Here's our midshipman. Who are you? Lars. The fuck's that? Ah, it's just a corpse from above.
What the hell is going on? What do you
Just
know about
corpse
these
clipping
things?
through the
About
thing.
chest?
Never mind. I'm gonna go back because, you know. I still wanna know where the fuck he is. He was supposed to be here, right? Oh, but he's up there. Right. Of course, there's quite a bunch of people here.
Fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
There he is.
One tick, gentlemen.
Yeah. He's in the rigging, so I'm fairly certain he's a topman. they're bringing this shit here. So the surgeon. Surgeon's mate, the bosun. Who the fuck are you? Are you the bosun's mate? Because... Ah! I think I know who you are now. You're constantly around the bosun. But he's friend... But no, he can't be. Let's check his history better. Let's see where he ends up. You. Show memories. You two disappear in Doom Part 8. Doom Part 7, show me. 7 and 8. Well, I know, Shan. Doesn't stop me from asking it all over again. This is also why I was wondering if this guy would be the bosun's mate, but he cannot be. He doesn't really seem French. There you are, still tied up. There's your friend that you blew up. It's Nikolai. There you are. Then let's check part 8 and see if we can find him. He's supposed to be in that memory. And that's the last memory he's in. So... where? There. This is the last memory of him. It could be he's trying to save the bosun again. Maybe you are the bosun's mate. And that's why he's asking, because that's the last time he saw him as his arm was being ripped off. And we were told he was torn apart. But that's a possibility. So. Yeah, I'm not sure either. That's what I'm checking actually, Shan, whether we have 3 set or not. Because that's a game, the game's way of letting you kind of check whether you've missed something, got something wrong. That's an unknown soul, so it's not full. That's also an unknown soul. Another unknown soul. That's an American. I want to check his history better. Now, if we are right... Fuck yeah. Alright, so now we have 2 top men to identify, which I guess are this guy and that other guy. Considering this left with the others, probably. Let's put this as a placeholder, that he is also alive in Africa. Assuming he went back to the boat, because he hasn't been seen since. Thomas Lanky was knifed by an unknown attacker. Let's check this one again. It was the earlier one, so... Well, actually, we could just check who the fuck that guy is. That should help us a little bit. Because if I remember correctly, that was the gunner's mate that we guessed because of the hat and he's near the gunner. And he always carries guns.
You have a plan?
Yep, that's the hat man. Shot with a gun, gunner's mate, but it's not unknown anymore. That was the 4th mate, John Davies. Shot with a gun by the 4th mate, John Davies. And you were knifed.
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, Shan. Things are starting to click together. There are still those 2 top men. There are some missing people. But what I do want to do is check this guy. We know he's an American. But we don't know which American. So, dies in Soldiers of the Sea. He's in the Murder Part 2 at the Execution. Unholy Captives Part 3 and 4. So these, I think, are the ones that might give us clues about his actual identity. From his accent, Chaos. His accent is very stereotypically American when compared to everybody else. It might be, but we also identified a Persian because he had a curved sword and a turban. So, yeah. Hello there, carpenters, mate. This is what I meant when I learned how important, because of course the game tries to show you, okay, this is important by just pushing you right here. But when you realize that that's not all, the background stuff is sometimes at the very least as important, if not more important, to identifying the other people. Who are you again? Don't remember your face. Ah, you're the artist. Right. Yeah, the background is sometimes way more important than the thing that the game shows you as. Now pay attention to this. Now, I still have a problem about the top men. I'm not sure if these two... I'm fairly certain these two are the top men, but I'm not sure which is which. So, let's see. Unholy Captives Part 2 didn't give us anything other than, yeah, he's a top man. In Bitter Cold Part 1... he's sleeping. Yeah, he gets speared. Show me the Soldiers of the Sea Part 1. What are those top men's names again? There's Nicholas Botterill and Louis Walker. Mainsail, hold up, secure the braces and lower the topsail, work fast, the wind is alive. Heave, run, what is it? Bloody Devil, another one over there. And Demon, out of the way, be to the quarters, enemy aboard. What's going on? Stay back, it's already done for Nick. It's already done for Nick. The monster already killed Nick. So Nick was dead. This could be Nick because he was killed in the previous thing. So that could mean Nicholas Botterill speared by a terrible beast. Maybe. I think this one is wrong. He was speared, but he wasn't only speared. Which would this one count as? Torn apart? Or maybe I got the carpenter and the carpenter's mate wrong. One of these three is wrong in one way or another. I know Shen, which is why I'm wondering in what way I'm wrong. It could be that I've gotten the carpenter and carpenter's mate wrong. Well, I'll show you, menu. Let's see. Ah, crap, stupid cannon. This is spiked. When the beast spits out these weird spikes, this is spiked.
Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat.
Where's the exit? Maybe that's not a beast. Maybe it's a foreign enemy. That's the thing. Ah, crap. Where are you again? I hate that this kind of jumps around. Anyway, I've been at this for a while, so I'm gonna take a short little break and get myself a little bit more to drink. And then... well, yeah, they do stay attached. Menu. As you can see, he's literally spiked into the wall. And there's another one actually over here, I think. Was it down below? I think it might have been down below. Yeah, there we go. And here's another guy who was spiked into the wall. Anyway, I'll take a short little break. I'll get myself more to drink and I shall be right back. All right. Now, let's go to the end. Because I'm confident that we can get to the end. Right. I have a feeling I've gotten these two wrong, but I'm not sure. Let's check more of the fates.
What's going on?
Stay back. It's already going for Nick.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
Come on, boss. Boss. Yeah, so my assumption that the person who was doing carpentry was the carpenter was wrong. It was the carpenter's mate who was doing carpentry, and the carpenter was the one who was looking out the door. Well, I'm sorry that I assumed that a carpenter would be the one doing carpentry, Shan. That also means we got the final topman here, which is Louis Walker, who was clubbed to death by Robert Witterell. Did you kill anyone? Or were you just walking around? I don't remember if he killed anyone. How you doing, Komodo?
Yes, that's right. You see, there was a tiny flaw in the plan.
What was that, sir?
It was bollocks.
You have two unknown souls still. Holy shit, we're almost finished. We have 3 people we haven't identified at all. All right, so let's go back to the end. I'm fairly certain now that this is the final topman, Louis Walker. That means we have to identify 2 of the remaining 3 we can. I'm assuming, since we have 4 left, that 2 more will be solved in the chapter that's unknown. This unknown soul fell overboard to his death. Show me. This is the guy with the neck thing. Now, who do we have still left? We know he's not Martin Perrault. We already know the 3rd mate. We already know Captain Stewart. So these guys' fates we cannot solve right now because I don't have them in the book. So we have 3 left. Hamado Diom from Sierra Leone and 2 Englishmen. Let's see if anybody looks stereotypical. Yeah, unfortunately, Shan, I don't think that helps us right now. To be completely honest. Because we have 2 people who could stereotypically looking at it come from Africa. So that doesn't, unfortunately, cut it to any more than a 50% chance. We could guess, but I don't want to do that. And they're all seamen. Let's see, show memories on deck map. Oh, that's the guy who ends up dying from there. Doom Part 4. Doom Part 3, Doom Part 4. There's also somewhere in this one. Let's check the Doom ones. These are still fucking creepy. Let's see. Oh, it's higher up. Yeah. The artist dies while taking a shit. So since he's one of the people in here, that means he must be one of the people who's sleeping. Which are the missing numbers we have? $55, $57, $59. So we have X and 57. It could be 57. It could be Alexander Booth, but I also want to check it first. We have who are the ones that are missing still? Unidentified. these three. In which memories are you? You're not in this one. How about you? You two are not in this one. Which means the only one that is here is 57. Who is this? Two more then. You're in 11 memories. Yeah, probably, considering he's the only one out of those... he's the only one out of those that wasn't... the only one out of those that was present in this one, according to the memories.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
I'd say he does sound English. But apparently not. No, he... So, somebody I think I've got wrong then. You were clubbed by Arbiterel. Did you fall over... It might be that I've got this guy's fate wrong. Yeah, I've got that guy's fate wrong. So he didn't fall overboard. So what is his fate then? I thought it was blown over by the cannon blast. No, wait. This fate was wrong. Excuse me? One, two. How do I have 4? Ah, wrong one. It's 2. I'm a little bit confused now. Doom Part 7. Which was Doom Part 7. Got ripped in two. He didn't come back with the boat, did he? 'Cause there's 3. They all fell overboard. I'm just wondering, what do I have wrong about those 2 then? Well, my problem here is... that Nathan Peters and Duncan McKay, they were on the same lifeboat. Why does this not count? Did I get their names wrong? That is a possibility that I got their names mixed up, but then... that wouldn't make sense with the... fucking words. Maybe he does count and the third is wrong. I don't have a third one. That's the thing. I have 2. I don't think I even have a third one that I could do. I'll have to go through all of them again. See if I can... Maybe I missed one then somewhere. There's 1. There's 2. No, that's it. I have 2. That's what confuses me. That's what confuses me, because I was assuming that I would be left with 1. Because, then by all accounts I would have 3 left. Now I feel like I have 4 left. Which, doesn't make sense. Because all I can think of is that I've probably gotten those names wrong. Yeah, I got those names wrong. Nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Yes, there is. Because even though I solved that part, that doesn't mean that I don't want to figure out what I got wrong. That's kind of a mean thing then, because this guy is not there. In the Doom Part 2. So who is sleeping in his... Who is sleeping in his cot then? Hammock. See? Or maybe... Maybe that's empty and it's just left there, but where the fuck is that guy then? I must have missed it then, because he's supposed to be somewhere here. But where? Maybe he's up here. Because I want to see what I did, what I got wrong. He must be one of the people up here then. Were you? Wrong. Wrong. He's the Persian guy. That's the dead body of Lars. Because he's supposed to be in this memory, and I want to know where. Oh, I didn't notice that before. That looks cool. He's supposed to be in this memory, and I want to know where. Because even though it was possible to guess a thing right, that doesn't mean I like guessing things right. Is the Persian guy's sword. He could be sleeping then in the hammock marked X. No, there he is. There we go. Perfect. There we go. I just looked at the wrong thing. That's how it could have been solved. I don't want to get into a position where I'm just guessing because I have like 50-50 chance. I want to actually find out how it's solvable without really guessing. At least, you know, without guessing, but actually making a proper educated guess. And that's it. He was sitting here on the table. And he's the only one of those three that were left. So he was the only option. There we go. And even though there's a hammock for 57, which is a different person, the hammock is empty. See, I didn't pay enough attention, so I fucked up. But now I know how it could. Now I know how it should have been done. That's all I wanted to know. Because I don't want to solve a game by chance. I want to solve a game by actually figuring shit out. Okay, so it said there's nothing more to do on the Obra Dinn. So I'm guessing we have to leave. Hi there.
We should go.
Yeah.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Okay. Let's go then. How do we go? Well, the game did say that there's nothing to do on the Obra Dinn. Where was it again? It was higher up. Here we go. Here's... Still, that thing at least is locked. Cannot go there. And the book did say that the final chapter opens when it's returned to the insurance company. So, I'm assuming we have to leave. How do I leave? Yeah? The fuck's that sound? I am ready to go. Let's go.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
Agreed menu. 1 week later. Well, I'm happy for you, Shan. The Honorable East India Company, insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in squall, Atlantic, sunk in storm, Falmouth, payout reclaimed £2,000. Cargo, all cargo lost, payout claimed £5,000. Cargo, Crown, all cargo lost, payout claimed for restitution £3,000. How are you doing, Zai? Captain Robert Vitterell, fate, suicide by gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 4, estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoskett, well, he was fighting against mutineers, I think, so that sucks. William Hoskett, first mate. Fate, shot, gun, arbitral, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined £25. Edward Nichols, second mate. Fate, shot, gun, by C10, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 2, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined £100. Martin Perot, third mate, fate unknown, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duty, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £90. Yeah, seems so, Shan. John Davies, fourth mate, fate clubbed by H. Brennan, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate fined £15. Alfred Klestil, bosun, torn apart by a beast, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward of £70. Charles Minor, torn apart by a beast, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed £15. Henry Evans, surgeon, fate alive in Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded, outstanding wages of £50. James Wallace, fate decapitated by beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward of £50. Winston Smith, speared by a beast, extraordinary valor, awarded outstanding wages. Marcus Gibbs, spiked, outstanding wages donated to pension fund. Thomas Sefton, struck by a tail, estate awarded, outstanding wages. Emil O'Farrell, spiked, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and a reward of £40. Christian Wolf, shot with a cannon by a beast, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward. Olaus Vieta, shot with a gun by J. Davies, murdered a crewmate 1, attempted mutiny, fined £50. Purser fell overboard, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded, outstanding wages of £50. Finley Dalton, torn apart by a beast, awarded outstanding wages. Edward Spratt, the artist, crushed by a beast, awarded outstanding wages. Abigail Hoskett Witterell, crushed by rigging, no claim made. Nunzio Pasca, passenger, knifed by A. Nichols, no claim made. Emily Jackson, alive in Africa, murder of crewmate 1, finding of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, state fined. Miss Jane Bird, alive in Africa, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fine £10. Bun Lan Lin, clawed, no claim made. Itbeng Xia, burned, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed £25. Chio Tan, spiked, murder of crewmate. Who did Chio Tan kill again? I don't remember. Oxeng Lao, shot by a gun by Brennan. Right, that was the executed one. That was a really fucked one. He was fucking, what's the word again? Framed. Bloody assholes. Zungi Sathi, shot by C minor. Philip Dahl, still unknown. Murdered a crewmate, failed to perform duties. I like that this kind of shows. There's also Samuel Galligan, theft of cargo. I don't remember which is which, to be honest, about all of them. Yeah, that sucked also, that Roderick Anderson, that crushed by a cannon. That really fucking sucked. And Peter Milroy got blown up. Well, I couldn't identify the car. I like that we get a massive... A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claimed £29,285. On the Honourable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. There we go. The pocket watch remains in your possession. That's nice. I can watch corpses. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans, in Morocco, as requested. 1 year later.
Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Father I said hello. Can you believe it? A package at this hour?
No.
Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need.
Well, that is quite nice. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and has asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. What's that? Is the claw of a mermaid? This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. Henry Evans. Which reminds me. It was the surgeon. I realize it only now.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing good.
Why did you shoot a monkey? What's your problem, buddy? Oh. I guess I know why he shot the monkey. So he can... He's tied it in there so he can pull it out, grab its hand, and we can use the watch on it. He knew. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge.
A third shell. Captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it! Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave.
Get the tail, boy.
In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
Okay. I'm starting to get it now. Not all of it. It's still kind of a convoluted mess, but I'm getting more and more bits and pieces of it. The fuck?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Yeah, the captain wasn't really happy about that now, was he?
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
A little bit, yeah, Shan. An unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet.
What's this? Quicksilver.
Herre min Gud!
moved.
Yeah, you fucked up there, buddy. Would it count the same as for Beng? Burnt to death? I still don't know what this magic box really is. Other than it has to do with the mermaids. It's a host to a shell, which is clearly important to the mermaids. And it's got some kind of weird fucking magic shit in it. Obra done. Oh fuck you, game. Yes, KS. Achievement Obra done. Well. The end. I'm not entirely sure about all of the parts, to be honest. Like, some of the motivations of people, I'm not entirely sure. It feels like there was at least the mutiny that was there for the money. That had to do with the first mate. And, first mate, the Brennan, what's his face? And the gunner's mate. There was also the part where part of the crew attempted to steal the treasure. And kidnap the royalty. But then shit hit the fan and they instead returned to Obra Dinn and were shot for the trouble. By an angry Formosan. And that was a bit of a problem because they also had... Because of what Beng had done, apparently stunning the creatures and not killing them, they had captured 3 of the mermaids. And was then the Kraken and the others, they were kind of a rescue party, I guess. Trying to come there to get their people back. captain was more of a forceful one, whereas the third mate was... Eventually, you'd say the third mate was the hero of the story. Because even though it cost him his life, he decided to free the final one in the hopes that Obra Dinn could then continue on. Little did he know that the rest of the crew would still tear themselves apart. But that also explained one other thing. There's our little mermaid. I kind of guessed that would be one of the mermaids when we were at the boats. Because I saw the mermaid, one of the mermaids had a shell on its back. And it was glowing very similarly to that. I just wasn't sure why there would be a mermaid there. Now I know. I still don't really know much about the shells other than the shell is clearly important to the mer people. Yeah, that's why Obra Dinn got back to port. The mermaid kept its part of the bargain. Man, that was a good game. I really fucking liked it. And yes, it's very much one of those games that you're gonna play it once. You can play it over again, but it's not gonna be the same. Not at all, because well, the big fun comes from trying to figure all the shit. And when you already know the stuff, it's just not the same. Ah.